Well, I identified who I was, and he said, "Mr. Woods?" Yeah, I said, "Yes." He said, "Did you know you won $3.5 million?" I said, "No."
I have heard as high as $100 million annually is being sent to Jamaica at the expense of our elderly citizens.
These guys will do anything it takes to keep getting money.
It got to a point that we was just, doing a lot of transfer, and I was like, when is this going to end?
The suspect that I'm dealing with, he literally thinks I'm on my deathbed and I'm dying. But he still calls me all the time and wants me to send him that check.
As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the most despicable crimes that can be perpetrated.
We do have some evidence in some other investigations where the Jamaican scammers are actually buying and procuring lead lists of elderly folks.
These lists in Jamaica are worth their weight in gold. They're transferred back and forth, sold between individuals.
See, right now they feel like they're invincible. They don't think we can touch them. So the more that we can start bringing these guys back and charging them here in the U.S. and putting them in our prisons, maybe we can send a message.
Since we have placed inspectors in Jamaica, it's been night and day. We can actually work these cases now. We have personnel that work closely with the Jamaican law enforcement authorities. So investigations go about both ways. So we assist them in their investigations, they assist us in our investigations. The victimization that we see at the expense of our elderly citizens. Not only is it a law enforcement problem, it's a public health issue. Because public health has to realize that there's something going on, something taking place from a cognitive perspective when you're dealing with these folks that, unless you're dealing with this on a daily basis like we are, you would never believe it's happening.
One of the things I noticed very early on in my research, especially with the disease frontotemporal dementia, is that because of the circuits in the brain that this particular illness attacked, that it made people very vulnerable to unscrupulous people.
You can sit there with them and you would have no idea that there's any type of impairment at all.
Even though your memory may be perfect, every other aspect of brain function is fine, you may become very vulnerable to fraud. The people who are affected by these diseases often are unable to hear the message. And so I think we really have to target the people around them who look after them. We have to think, I think, as a society about laws to protect the elderly.
Next to protecting our children, it's probably the second most important thing that we should be doing as a law enforcement agency in our country.
It's our job to protect those that can't protect themselves.